You are booking calls with warm leads, but 20 to 35% of them don't show, and 38% of reps don't follow up once it happens. That's a lead who raised their hand, paid attention long enough to book, and walked away uncontested. This model fixes that. In this video, I'll show you the sales concierge and no-show model, two automated agents that log every book call in your CRM and recover every no-show with AI personalized follow-up emails without anyone on your team lifting a finger. Before we dive in, hi, I'm Muhammad Yasin Shahid. I help businesses cut operational costs, reduce error, increase ROI, and grow faster using AI. If you want to see real practical AI in action for your business, like this video and subscribe so you never miss any update. Ad spend, outrage, CRM effort all wasted. 38% of reps never follow up after a no-show. 93% of customers who convert need 6 plus touch points. One missed call with no follow-up closes nobody. 12 hours a week lost to manual follow-up tasks. Time that doesn't compound. So let's start a live demo. So I've booked the call, my calendar is set, and in database, my call has been scheduled. So suppose I didn't show up in the call. So in this case, my follow-up agent will start sending the follow-up emails. So the first email will be sent after an hour the admin has set the lead to the no-show status. It will run, wait. So after first follow-up, it set the status to followed up, update its no-show, like the number of no-shows has been sent is 1, and set the date for next no-show follow-up, which is after 2 days of no-show follow-up 1. So this is the email that we got from Calendly, and this is the email that we got for the first follow-up, and it like asked to reschedule, and also it has given the calendar for the booking. So it didn't run because the follow-up is not for today, for tomorrow. So no show is not for today, as date has been set after 2 days. Let me set to for today and rerun it. So I set the date for today and reran the model, and it sent the second follow-up and update the lead accordingly. It set up its no-show follow-ups to 2. This is the email we have got for the second follow-up, and that's it. So we can also set up dynamic emails using AI that are set up by using leads data. But I didn't use AI, I used static emails. Now suppose lead again books a call. Let's go for 13:03 p.m. So here you can see our call has been rescheduled. And if the lead shows, our admin will set up it to yes. Well, that's it. So tools I'm using are Naten for building and running the model. For AI Brain, I'm using GPT 4.1 Mini, and for database, I'm using Airtable, and for booking call calendar, I'm using Calendly and other tech stack tools like Gmail and Google Calendar. So when we book our call, it automatically sends an email like this, and our model triggers. First, it checks that whether it's the first call. If it's the first call, then it updates the records accordingly. If the lead had already a first call and it figures out that this is a call, that this is a booking call after no show, then it updates the lead database accordingly, as the first call has already been scheduled. If it's the first call, it updates call scheduled. But if it's the second call has already been scheduled, so this is a call after no show call. So it updates the call rescheduled field. And suppose the lead has its first call booked but didn't show up. So our follow-up agent triggers every hour and checks lead status. If the lead has no follow-ups, 0 follow-ups, the call has not been scheduled and the status of the lead is no show, it gets the date for the follow-up to first, then waits for 30 minutes. As soon as the admin updates the lead status to no, sends the follow-up after 30 minutes and updates the records accordingly. It updates the number of no-show follow-ups to 2 and sets up the next date for no-show follow-up. And our no-show follow-up 2 triggers every day at 6:48 p.m., gets lead status for that day, and checks for following conditions. If the follow-up 2 date for that lead is the current date, if the number of no-show follow-ups is less than 2, call rescheduled is false, and showed call status is followed up. It sends follow-up to and updates the record accordingly by setting up the number of follow-ups to 2. So our Nathan's Cloud costs us $60 per month. Our AI model, which in this case is GPT 4.1 mini, costs us like $1 to $2 per month. And Airtable has a free plan, but these are limited to 100 records. So for proper work we need to buy Airtable, which costs us like $20 per month. But we can also go for an alternative like Google Sheets, which is free for our database. And for booking call calendar, I am using Calendly and other tools like Gmail and Google Calendar. 250% more responses. Same leads, but automated personalized follow-ups compared to silence. Zero missed no-shows. Every lead worked. Zero extra labor. $20 to $30 of cost per month compared to $500 to $1,500 of VS cost. 50x cheaper. Run 24/7. 1 to 1000 no-shows. Same $30 per month. Zero headcount added. 6 to 9 months in, 10% plus more revenue. Because every no-show got chased, not just the ones reps remember. $7,800 annually saved. As at $25 per hour rate, we are saving up to 26 hours of manual work monthly. If your business is losing time and money to inefficiencies, errors, or slow operations, and you think AI can help, let's talk. Connect with me on LinkedIn or Insta, or visit my website. Links are in the description.